The Ziguinchor region is situated about 460 kilometers from Dakar. This southern region of Senegal is part of the natural Casamance, which covers an area of about 30,000 square kilometers and has a population of about 1,700,000 inhabitants. For over 30 years, Casamance is the stage of an armed rebellion. The persistent tension in this part of Senegal heavily hampered the economic development of the region.
Le conflit a déstructuré l'économie locale.
The conflict has damaged the local economy with the loss of the strongest arms of the region. Due to the conflict, there was no workforce to till the land, and farming techniques have been discarded, namely ancient soil conservation methods with the building of protective dikes. Currently, the soils have become completely salty and subject to acidification, which explains why rice growing, which used to be the pride of Casamance and which used to contribute a lot to household balance, completely slumped. Now in Casamance, vouchers for rice are being distributed, which is quite new.
Realizing the impossibility of achieving sustainable development without peace, the World Bank, in collaboration with the University Assane Seck of Ziguinchor, has since October 2014 funded 18 research projects with a view to finding solutions to the conflict and boost socio-economic development activities in Casamance. This project mobilizes 65 researchers, 90 students of all training and research units of the university of the region, but also more than 10 members of the local civil society.
L'Université Assane Seck, dans sa mission.
The Assane Seck University, in its mission to give a new impetus to research and innovation, takes into account what Casamance can offer to the rest of the world. With the support of the World Bank, researchers of the Assane Seck University of Ziguinchor, on the basis of field results, are working hard on data related to the Casamance conflict.
This component will help the university contribute in finding solutions to conflict resolution and boosting the activities for the social and economic development of the natural region of Casamance, namely the regions of Kolda, Sédhiou and Ziguinchor. Aside from the research, several investments have been made by the World Bank through the Community-Based Initiatives Project for Peace Building in Casamance, which involves the Ziguinchor region and 25 rural communities. The strategic objective of the project is to build peace for sustainable development and reduction of poverty in this part of Senegal.
L'objectif global, c'est de contribuer.
The overall objective is to contribute to the social and economic development of Casamance to promote peace. More specifically, the point is to have tools to understand better the conflict, but also for local communities to have at their disposal skills in terms of peace promotion and management, and finally, make sure to strengthen social and economic development.
Renforcer dans ces communautés.
Towards the 90s, the social-political crisis has taken on the dimensions of a real war. The violence that has emerged from this crisis, in addition to having a huge economic impact, also caused a heavy humanitarian record. About 6,000 IDPs, 20,000 refugees, and more than 800 mine victims. To encourage the return of residents to their local communities, several actions were made by the World Bank, including the distribution of steel plates to support the reconstruction of completely destroyed homes. Thus, 50 houses were built back in 4 villages in the municipality of Niassia, on the outskirts of Ziguinchor, the regional capital.
La majeure partie des maisons étaient en paille.
Most houses were made with straw, so currently we are facing challenges to have straw because some areas cannot be accessed. The World Bank's assistance brought us relief because several people are now using steel sheets. 7 houses have already been restored by the World Bank, and this year we had 3 of them. I'm really happy with the World Bank's support.
An agricultural region, Ziguinchor is mainly focused on rice production, a key element in the gastronomic culture of the region. But there are many constraints on a yet sector very promising. In order to develop the sector to reduce poverty and ensure food self-sufficiency, several investments were made by the World Bank. The Bretton Woods institution supports mainly progressive mechanization of agriculture with the provision of tillers, rice threshers, and hullers to benefit women of the town of Lomp, but mainly the construction of dikes to protect the valleys against attacks, ecological such as acidification, salinity, and silting of rice fields.
All you want is to have well-watered land for rice cultivation. The whole village met around this goal, but every time we grow, the water comes and ravages our crops because of the flood. When we build dikes, the water comes and ravages everything. We now understand that alone, we cannot come up with a solution to this situation. We have to seek partners with the government that can help us. And throughout the rural community, we have benefited from this infrastructure that enables us to exploit our lands.
Back then, before we got the huller, we used to mow up to 4 months, but last year it only took us 2 months, no matter how important the harvest was. Just 2 months and we were done with it. In Kanulai, a province of Bignona department, 10 fish ponds were conducted in villages of Koubalang and Djobour. The aim is to reduce conflict in the access to fish resources of the river by the possibility for fishermen to access the resource, but also to develop the area through job creation with the recruitment of 20 young people contributing to the reduction of the rural exodus.
Most of the time, you have an estimated 3 tons per hectare, and if it is possible, we harvest because every 2 weeks, an intensive production of young fries is done on the ponds. Within 6 months, we can have tons of fish per pond.
At project completion, some parts will be shared for the commune. According to the way we broke it down, 45% goes to investment, 35% to staff costs of people working on the ponds, and the remaining 20% goes to the commune. So, from an economic standpoint, there are spin-offs for us.
To ensure the sustainable supply of drinking water to the populations and facilitate its access in quality and quantity, mini boreholes were installed in several localities. In the commune of Ukut, improvements have allowed the extension of the water network in more than 100 homes. Since we have taps in our homes, I will not get water at the well. We often had to see the filth in the water drawn, which has consequences on health. We are extremely grateful to the World Bank for the water quality. The years of conflict have not spared roads. In the village of Kahem, yet located only 89 kilometers from Ziguinchor. Here, to reach the regional capital is like jumping hurdles, as it requires at least half a day of travel and the crossing of the neighboring Guinea-Bissau. Today, people have a canoe that provides access to the city in less than an hour. The municipalities of Santhiaba Manjak and the village of Agnac Petit also benefited from many projects financed by the bank.
Currently, the canoe is the only transport means because there is no terrestrial road. The canoe can take us to Essaoud and up to Bujajat. If we have a problem, like if we have a medical evacuation, we can take the patient up to Bujajat and from there take a car for Cabros.
At Kafountine, west of the Ziguinchor region, a community radio station has been created. Today it has become a tool for promoting peace. Its promoters see it as a framework of cultural exchange for many ethnic groups that coexist peacefully in this village.
L'un des objectifs était de comment trouver un projet qui puisse
One of the objectives of the project was to come up with solutions to build peace between the various communities living in Kafountine.
Dans ce sens que d'ailleurs quand le projet était obtenu,
in this regard, when the project was launched, the whole community was invited to attend an assembly, at the end of which people deemed it necessary to set up a radio station which they found important for social harmony.
The World Bank is one of the leading financial partners of Senegal, whose interventions are critical in Casamance. For several years, the institution is committed to supporting initiatives of rural communities to build lasting peace in this region of Senegal. By equipping rural communities with socio-economic infrastructure and supporting research projects, the World Bank has left its footprint, as it were, in the restoration of peace and the development of Casamance.